Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use the system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big Shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
So
6 on
basically,
Shell 1,
just
another 6
blow
on
up
Shell
every
2,
building.
A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition...
Like, it
from an
sounds
engineering
complicated,
standpoint,
but
that's
on the
my
face of it,
conclusion,
it's
and
just, we
exactly
put a
what
bomb
we
in
decided
every
as
room.
well.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of Shell 2.
Feels like it would probably be easier to just destroy the pillars in the center. And, like, let it drag the whole thing down.
What's this?
Security card issued to Shell personnel. The Big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Writing, your card key can open doors with security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3 areas. You'll need it to get next door to Shell 2.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts.
And
as they
imagine
come
how
up.
different the game would be,
Let's get
Dash,
going.
if Otacon had... Oh, sorry. If the engineer had
You stay
succeeded
here.
in that.
No, I'm going.
The two of us
Like, just
can
give
handle it.
everyone
Don't
all
worry.
access
but-
cards.
You'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
All right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Who dares, wins.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you later. Semper Fi.
That man's no SEAL. I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Semper Fi. Marine Corps talk.
And he who dares wins is, the RAF.
Normally, team leaders stay in the CP and give orders with those headphones.
It's actually kind of funny when you put it together like that. It's like, Blake doesn't know how to blend in, so he's just seen every military phrase he's ever heard.
Who dares wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
SES, yeah.
Is he one of the terrorists then?
No, somehow I don't think so. If there's someone to suspect, I'd put my money on you.
I'm...
Just take care of those bombs for now.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
I'm trying to remember what frequency Stillman gets. It's either Mustaches
I'll hide out in this
52
pantry for a
or
while.
it's...
If
No,
you
it
lock the
is
doors, you'll be
52.
all right.
Yeah, because
Plenty of food in here too. so you
Cyborg
don't need to worry
Ninja
about
in
me.
this game gets
I'll
48
give
like
you
he did in the
instructions by
previous one.
codec from here. Good luck, kid. Bomb disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you. When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
I forgot you can zoom in on cutscenes when you hold R1.
I'm all right.
Just checking.
Everything's okay in here. Get to work on those bombs.
And there's just posters like this left everywhere. Bunch of horn dogs. It's weirdly unprofessional. For like what is supposed to be like an oil disposal facility. I would expect to see like shitty corporate humor like panels. Or like motivational posters. Alright, so we can see the bomb there. Guys, I have a reason to be in here, alright? Look, there, see. It's also really cool that like it's much easier to see in the reflection to give like a gameplay purpose to that.
The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
That's not like him.
Anything wrong?
Maybe. Pliskin's reported other locations too, and none of them are effective demolition points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell up?
It certainly seems that way. So far, we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives. Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something going on.
Because again, I would think the most ideal spot would be below. Surely they won't figure it out between now and then. Yeah, probably not.
Raiden, another C4 down. There was one planted pretty high up on the ceiling. The coolant spray couldn't reach that far, so I had to get up on a stand and do it.
Tell me a little more about Dead Cell.
Dead Cell was a shadow unit within the SEALs organization.
Right. They handled surprise raids on vital government facilities, didn't they?
Yes. They were originally put together to check the nation's military security system. The unit was the brainchild of ex-President George Sears. Dead Cell was a secret unit positioned at the opposite end of anti-terrorist outfits such as Delta Force and SEALs.
Were they always a...
Group of madmen?
Yeah.
No. They got weird when Colonel Jackson, Fortune's husband, was sent to jail.
Sent to jail? For what?
Corruption. He misappropriated government funds.
Sounds like he deserved it.
That's what everybody else thought, except for the members of Dead Cell. They felt the Colonel was falsely accused. Fact is, they took the case to the powers that be, but they never managed to reopen the case.
Was there any truth to their claim?
Who knows? Whatever the situation is, Dead Cell's name was tainted.
And Colonel Jackson?
He was being held at Leavenworth.
Was? Meaning he's been released?
Well, in a manner of speaking, the Colonel's dead.
Oh.
Apparently, he lost the will to live and died in prison. The members of Dead Cell snapped with the loss of their leader. They underwent a radical change and became uncontrollable.
And that's why they undertook
We
this
know that like
terrorist
the plot
operation.
eventually goes the
Seems as good a
direction
reason
of
as
like
any.
information control and manipulation. I wonder if that was engineered. Like Dead Cell was set up to become the next Foxhound. Their leader is falsely imprisoned. Their leader gets falsely imprisoned, and then someone Epsteins him in prison, knowing that what effect it would have on the group psychologically. Oh. I was expecting to see a cardboard box. I guess I waited too long. I think if you follow him immediately, you can, like, catch someone on the bridge, moving through the box. You have to be faster. Yeah, fair enough.
Who is that?
Alright, does this ever have any other effect? I think it just stuns them. There we go. Yeah, I've seen you can do some strats with the coolant sprayer where you can like keep enemies occupied for quite a while and they're not able to do much. Like entire groups of them. Huh? Surveillance camera. Alright, the bomb's directly below me. Where is the node? There it is. Other side.
Nothing here.
I really need the tranquilizer gun, but I don't remember where it is. Okay, so this is one of the moments where, like, you can definitely do it. I'm gonna try it. There we go. For once, I pulled it off. Alright. Alright, so the guards check in this room, so I'll have to be careful about taking any of them out. Oh, I need the M9 so badly. Fuck. Alright, some guards probably heard that gunshot, so I should leave right away. Alright, there's a guard at the other end there. That just connects to the room I was just in. Is he on his way up? Can't tell. Look!
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup unit.
Oh, that was close. Alright, let's get in here and hide until they calm down. Yeah, there is a bomb somewhere in here, but I really need to find the node first before I can do anything about it. Now, if I crawl along this floor, will he spot me?
There's somebody there.
Okay, yep. Didn't spot me immediately, but he can see you. I think the idea is that you have to run past with the box, and it's just the right height. But you'd have to be very precise with your timing. Oh hey, I got the Zone of the Enders box. Now there's a place to use that in here. I'll need to be very careful. Ooh, thought that guy was going to spot me immediately. If he had gone for the other exit, he definitely would have. Alright, let's see where this takes us. I should have disposed of the bomb first. I think it's on the roof, if I remember right. Okay, no, that's fine. I think we're still in the same strut. We're just inside the secret room. And that got us the digital camera. You can actually see it written on the box of the item. Oh, so the scope is in this game. Snake doesn't get the scope, because he has the camera by default. And this is just purely a save your own photos camera. It's not like the one Snake has, where it has a mission purpose. Alright, yeah, the only way out of here is the same way I came in.
There's somebody there.
Yeah, that's something I've got to be mindful of. Like, the vision cones, that's where they spot you immediately. But they can actually see, like, more than double that.
I've taken care of that annoying fly. What's the situation over there?
Puzzling. I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now.
Ninja?
It's the only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja, complete with a sword.
What?
Are you hiding something from me?
Olga, are you sure it wasn't an Arsenal Tengu?
Don't be a fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've never seen field gear like that ever.
All right, we'll intensify patrols. Anything else?
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a cardboard box.
Where?
On the connecting bridge to Shell 2. So you believe me this time?
I've seen someone use that box trick before. We'll lay a trap on the Shell 2 connecting bridge.
Over and out, then.
Freeze! You must be one of Dead Cell.
Of course not. What a thing to say.
Drop your gun!
Not a chance.
Okay. That's just a thing she can do. Doesn't even need the suit. She just vanishes into thin air. Like, there was nowhere for her to land.
I saw a female soldier. Russian. Must be Olga Gerlukovich. How do you know? Unlike you, I've been briefed.
She's not a Dead Cell?
No, she commands a Russian private army.
They must be the ones patrolling the big shell.
That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich, died. Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.
Alright, let's... So there are a couple enemies up here, so I have to be a bit mindful of that. I have another box now. What does it say? Transport daily goods. That probably goes to the kitchen where Pete Stillman is.
Who's there?
Oh, I should have the sensor on. There it is. So this is the Harrier. They use the fact that you have to dispose of the bomb in order to direct you towards it, so you know about it before the boss fight. Oh, actually, his code is 25. I don't think that's used in MGS1 at all.
Has been taken care of. Explosives were planted on the Harrier 2 stationed on the roof.
This is all wrong. This is something only an amateur would do.
What do you mean?
All the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the right kind of locations. And the quantity of explosives isn't sufficient either.
Even Fat Man can make mistakes, right?
No, there's something else going on here. Get a move on with the disposal right. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Do you think it's a trap?
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell Pliskin to watch his back too. Just hurry.
Alright, let's, Select special on title screen and Togdag viewer. I'm surprised this is in your items. I guess it's just to let you keep track of how many you have. But, like, you can't use it in anywhere.
Freeze!
Can I... Ah, damn it. I want to, like, get him to face me, but... Okay, there. That's aware. You can grab them in order to pull them away.
Don't kill me.
There we go. That's dog tag. Alright, take a nap. Okay, yeah, there's a guy directly below me, but you can't shortcut your way off the roof. You gotta do it properly. Dash, you know what this is? I've just realised. This is Vulcan Raven's boss arena. You defeat Vulcan Raven with explosives, and then you have a boss fight with Fat Man here in a very similar arena, but he's the explosives guy. No shit.
I'm under enemy fire. I got you. Send reinforcements.
So I just shot at his radio there to like cut off his call. Can I? No. So maybe you could destroy the straps like you could in what am I saying? Olga's boss fight. Alright, yeah, they're coming. It's time to run this way and hide. Oh, there's an item over there.
Freeze! Huh?
Unable to find the airborne soldier. Nothing else to report. It's the intruder. Stay on guard. Send a replacement guard for the area.
Understood. Sending reinforcements to the roof of Strut E. Exercise extreme caution around the airport.
It's a shame you can't knock them out with like one clean combo. It's always a little awkward that you've got to like do the final step as they're trying to get back up. Yeah, let's use the cardboard box. I think the guy's looking directly at me, so we've got to be careful. I don't know if he would spot me if I tried to move past him right now.
Come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
I'm tempted to find out where this goes, but I shouldn't. I'm pretty sure I know where it goes, and that would just be going backwards. Alright, now there's a guy directly above me. with binoculars. He's a problem. Gotta be real careful. So what I gotta do is, I think I need to hide behind the struts when he's not looking directly. Sorry, when he's looking my way, I mean. Oh, sorry, what's this?
Be careful. There are Claymore mines around there.
Who is this?
Stealth-equipped Claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye. Use the mine detector.
Identify yourself.
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? You mean from Shadow Moses?
Mr. X, then.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it matter if I called you Deep Throat?
Never mind about that.
Why did you contact me?
Let's just say I'm one of your fans.
Colonel, someone calling himself Mr. X just contacted me. Do you know anything about it?
No, and whoever it wasn't a burst transmission. The transmission was sent from within the big shell.
He called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you think...
I caught that part too, but the possibility of it being true is none. Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
Is it an enemy trap?
Could be. Exercise extreme caution.
Alright, Stealth-equipped Claymore mines. I'll need to crawl, but if I do that, he would spot me, so I need to full cycle this. Oh shit. Wasn't in a good spot. Fuck. Well, I completely fucked that up. Oh shit.
Something over there.
Ah, goddamn, I'm in a really bad spot. I need just one room to be openable. Okay. I'm glad I did that Snake Tales mission, because that's the only reason I knew this vent was here. Well, I got the M9.
Clear. Clear.
Shit. Whew. I thought he was going to search the room there.
Return to your positions. Increase security.
Alright, let's,
Reinforcements are on their way to Strut F. Intensify the
yeah, I need to find the node. At least me not having access to most of the rooms does eliminate some of the options. Okay, it's on the ground floor. Oh, I remember where it is. It's hidden behind these boxes. I think the node might be in the north room. No, that's level 2 door. Now, there's some platforming tricks you can do with this, I think. No. You need like a running start in order to do the windmill.
Who's there?
Oh, yep, no, that worked. Fuck.
Requesting backup unit.
Shit. Oh, damn it. Okay, nope. Go back into hiding.
An intruder!
They either spotted me or they spotted the unconscious body. Which is it?
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Reinforcements are on their way to Strut F. Intensify the level of security.
There we go, there's a node. Don't you? Yes, Dash, I mean nerd. I could just open these doors, but I kind of enjoy just breaking them down like an idiot. Like an asshole. I have so many cardboard boxes. They actually mean for you to use the fast travel system in this game. As opposed to the first. So like, yeah, sure, here you go. Here's all the boxes right away. You'll still never use it though, because you can only leave from one point in this game. Instead of multiple. SOCOM suppressor. Okay, this is what I was thinking of when we were talking about MGS1. You have to manually equip it by having both of them selected at once. And it cannot be removed once you attach it, not that you would ever want to. In 3 you want to, but that's only because the suppressor has like a durability. Alright, mine detector. Nice. Electronic goods. Where would that be?
Nothing here.
Let's see. There is... I have no idea how you get to that. The M9 up there, like, that requires some, like, fucking absurd platforming. Fuck.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Units at Strut F. Don't allow the enemy to escape.
Stop. Stop.
Damn it.
Move. Stop.
Are you satisfied? Nope. Shit. And that's actually a way for you to get that out of your inventory, if you would ever want to. Oh, I am so fucked. Yeah, let's just leave, because I have just fucked this up so badly. Where are the other bombs? There's just 2 more. It's weird how freely you can run around in 1 and 2, because, like, all the games afterwards sound as way more of a concern.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Dispatching reinforcements to the FA connecting bridge. Exercise extreme caution.
What you see flying before you is a Cypher. It's a saucer-type UAV for surveillance and communication support of land and marine operations. It may look strange, but it's very stable. The Cypher is capable of vertical takeoffs and landings in tight areas measuring as small as 3.5 meters. Also, it features a fully autonomous system that allows for tracking and analysis of man-sized targets. You can confuse the Cypher's sensors with chaff. This not only blocks its movement, but also prevents data transmission
Oh
to its
my
controller.
god, I'm so stupid. During the Snake Tail, I had so much trouble with the fucking ciphers that I had to go and search for a gun that I could use to shoot them down, and I could have just used a chaff grenade.
The Cypher transmits its status and mission data to its controller via data link. Discovery by a Cypher unit means you've been discovered by your enemy. The important thing is to stay out of its visual range. Raiden, don't ever turn your back on that Olga woman. Olga Gerlukovich, daughter of Colonel Sergei Gerlukovich, ex-GRU and former Spetsnaz commander. She's the leader of Colonel Gerlukovich's private army that's been wandering around the Big Shell. Those men were gathered by Colonel Gerlukovich. Following his death, she inherited his command and now exercises full control. Her father's name was widely respected throughout the old Soviet regime, and he was the goal of just about every military man.
Why would a respected soldier become a leader of those cutthroats?
The collapse of the Republic resulted in a lot of unemployed soldiers. Most found themselves suddenly cast out into the civilian world, hopelessly lost. The colonel took these men in. He organized a mercenary army and led his men from battle to battle in various disputed regions around the world, hoping that one day he would rebuild his homeland. Rumor has it that during the Shadow Moses incident, he planned a rendezvous with
So
Liquid
he's
Snake's men
essentially
and assist in their
modeled
uprising.
his army
I
on
assume
what
that
Big
the
Boss
revolt
was doing in
figured
the
into his
80s
reconstruction plans
and
for
the
the Soviet
70s.
regime. I also heard that Ocelot, Liquid's right-hand man, was an old friend of the Colonel's back in the old days of the Soviet Union. In any case, Olga inherited her father's military genius and has become a force to be reckoned with. She was born and raised on the battlefield, and she's as tough as she looks. Not my ideal choice for a date.
You sound like you've met her.
No, I haven't had the pleasure. Just remember what I said. Don't turn your back on her.
Yeah, it's weird that you know so much about her, since you've never met her. Hey, Bliskin. He just has an eye for these things. Alright, they're retreating. I'm gonna slowly make my way up the stairs, stalking them. Fuck! I shouldn't have moved. Damn it. Ah, damn it. Oh my god. Did you see that dash? I think I vaulted into him and we both just went we both just ate shit. Fuck. Alright, now the question is, let's put the sensor on. Where is that bomb? I think it might be on the roof. So let's go take a look. I really should have fully charged this controller because I'm having to plug it back in again. Ah, god damn it. 8 bird shit again.
There's somebody there.
Nope. Let's get out the hush puppy. Actually, does Snake have anything to say about this?
Everything's going smoothly over here. I just finished defusing another C4. For some reason, there was one planted on an enemy soldier's back.
I don't think we see that, but that's probably a thing on a higher difficulty.
Vamp is a member of Dead Cell. Born in Romania, his specialty is knives. But I guess you know that by now. When he was just a kid, he lost his family to a terrorist bomb that went off in a church they were attending. His body pierced by a crucifix, Vamp was buried under the rubble for 2 days before he was finally rescued.
That's
During
metal
those
as
2
shit.
days, he survived by feeding on the blood of his family to quench his thirst. That was how he acquired a taste for blood.
So that's why they call him Vamp.
No, Vamp isn't from vampire, it's because he's bisexual. Rumor has it Vamp was the lover of Scott
Ryan
Dolph,
doesn't
the
even
Marine
question it.
commandant who accidentally died 2 years ago.
Like, what?
Scott Dolph was also the father of Fortune, the Dead Cell leader.
Fortune's old man?
That line has
Fortune
confounded me
Vamp.
for
I
decades.
noticed, eh?
Like,
Not bad
is
for a
vamp
rogue.
a term for bisexuals in
As you
Japan?
say,
I've never
Vamp
heard
and
it outside
Fortune
of this
very
game.
Close. Not lovers, but very close.
Friends?
No, there's more to their relationship than that.
But Vamp was her father's lover.
Would it have been better if it was with her mother?
Well,
I don't really think they care what you think. Focus on the mission.
Okay,
By the
so
way,
he
have you ever
clarified
met the
something
guy
there.
before?
Him and
No,
Fortune are not
they
lovers,
seem
but
to
they have a
know you.
very close
Right.
relationship.
Well,
Does that make
no,
Vamp her
can't
stepdaddy?
what?
nothing.
No, you know what? I don't want to
Told
think
you
about
the
it.
Dead Cell is a group of madmen. I wouldn't take anything they say very seriously.
What do you know about that strange woman?
You mean Fortune? She's the Dead Cell leader. Her real name is Helena Dolph Jackson, known to her friends as Lady Luck.
Lady Luck.
Yeah, she got the name because bullets seem to veer away from her in battle.
There's no
People
seam
have heard her
about it.
say
They
that her
fucking
Fortune's
ricochet
death
out of the
was
way.
payback for the lousy luck she's had in life.
Lousy Luck?
The death of her father, the Marine commander, the conviction of husband and Dead Cell leader Colonel Jackson. These events were followed by her mother's suicide, the loss of a husband, and the idea of a convict in the family apparently took her over the edge. Fortune was 3 months pregnant at the time, and the shock of her mother's death led to the loss of her child.
Oh, Jesus.
Add to this her husband's death in prison a few months later, and to sum it up, in the 6 months after her father's death, she lost her family and everything that mattered in her life.
Jeez, she's had it rough.
Yeah, the thing is, she didn't grieve long. Instead, she joined the military.
Now why is that?
Do I look psychic? My best guess is revenge. I heard that she firmly believed that her husband was framed. Anyway, by the time she came out of basic training, she'd proven many times over that she was gifted with an unusual streak of luck. In fact, some say she sold her soul for it.
Her soul?
Her uncanny luck earned her a reputation that led to her appointment as the head of her husband's unit, Dead Cell. Fat Man. Supposedly, he's nicknamed after an atomic bomb, but to me, he's just a fat man. Something straight out of a sideshow. If he even has a bit of spare time, he spends it disassembling and assembling his Glock over and over again. He can't stand to have his hands still. He's extremely vain about his hands, keeps his fingers as slender and soft as a woman's. They say he's always looking at his hands, giving himself manicures.
I mean, that sounds like making fun of him, but we meet Batman later, and it's like, yeah, no, he's kind of obsessed with his hands.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
These are the hands of an artist. Alright, let's see. Sensors active. There is nothing on the roof, it seems. Oh, I think I remember where it is now, actually. It's the south room, which we can now open with the key card. The actual pump room part. Yes?
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
I'm kind of busy right now, Rose.
You're right, sorry.
I do remember. It was right after I transferred to New York. There were all these tourists around you in front of the Federal Hall.
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the Chrysler building, and then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
I said the Chrysler building was in Godzilla.
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the tourists. I was insisting that I was right, and you were doing the same. The next thing we knew, the Japanese women had gone away, and we ended up going to the Skyscraper Museum to see who had the better recall.
We argued all the way to Battery Park.
And for nothing.
Since the museum was closed, we went our separate ways from the museum. And then I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence that we were actually working at the same place.
Ah, yes,
We went up
coincidence.
To the top of the Empire State.
It was so beautiful. I could look down on the Chrysler building from 120 stories above ground.
I felt overwhelmed. I didn't care anymore who was right.
And that was our first date.
We watched
Stillman
King
in the
Kong
distance.
your apartment a bunch
Ryden!
of times that night.
Ryden, have you got all the bombs
sleep
yet?
till morning.
Ryden!
If it weren't for that coincidence,
We're running
we
out
wouldn't
of
be
time.
together.
I know. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm taking up your time again.
What?
Take care.
I forgot how fucking out of place, like, the romantic scenes are between those two. Alright, the bomb should be around here somewhere. I think it's on the other side. I have to go all the way around. Oh. Yes, Stillman?
No one's going to leave a bomb in a place that easy to reach. It would be more worthwhile to search convoluted areas that can't be reached simply by walking.
Yeah, but it was put there by Fat Man. How did he get there? I'm not trying to be mean, like, legitimately, how did he get to these spots? Alright, one more bomb to go.
This is Ryden. The C4 found in Strut A has been frozen and disposed of. Explosives were planted in the pump room on the first floor.
Good work.
Actually, no, yeah, there is one more. It's in the
This is Pliskin.
Strut B,
You
where I
read
met
me, Pete.
Ryden, when I
I'm
met
here. What's
Pliskin.
up?
Ryden, you need to hear this too.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of Strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
I asked Pliskin to look around. Knowing Fat Man, I can't shake the feeling that all the bombs so far were just wrong.
So did you find anything?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of C4s packed into the bottom of the strut. Pete called it right.
I was
knew
right.
he had the real thing up his sleeve.
The bottom of the strut, that
All
would be the
other ones
structural
were
weak point.
dummies?
No, they're a threat, all right. But the detonation wouldn't be enough to destroy the entire shell. But the C4s Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
That's not the bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that cologne signature. Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Yes.
But you managed to find the thing anyway.
It was sheer luck.
Bombs that are invisible to the sensor?
Any ideas, Pete?
Are there more out there?
I'll go see for myself.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Well, Pete, should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Raiden, you have one left to go, correct?
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I can walk just fine. I can even run.
What do you mean?
That bomb 5 years ago, I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it. And the church was lost in the explosion. All those kids playing nearby, too. These past 5 years, I've lived a lie.
Lied?
Yes, lied. I didn't lose my leg in the explosion. So many dead. All because of my mistake. All I could think about was hiding from the crime, shielding myself from the public outcry. I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness.
That's true, actually.
Fate, being a victim
Because if he
myself,
got called
because
in,
I
it
couldn't
must have
bear
already
to
been
face the families
identified.
of the real victims. This is no prosthetic. I can keep my footing on.
Then you
cat
can argue
beds
that,
high
like, the
over
civilians should have all been
deserts. I've
evacuated.
lived my life so well, I haven't even answered to myself for my sins. It was supposed to be a shield, and it's become a shroud instead. I've killed my soul by playing the victim. Instead of protecting me, it's made my life even more hellish.
What good can that do the victims?
I know. I'm a coward.
Hey, Pete.
God forgive me. I can walk with my own 2 feet, and I need them to stop Fat Man. His crimes are also mine. One of omission and arrogance. No one should teach the skills I taught him without a clear conscience. This is the only way I can diffuse my own sins.
I get you, Pete. That one's all yours. You got it, Raiden?
I understand.
Pete, I've taken care of guards in struts G and H of Shell 2. I wouldn't recommend you go into any of the other struts.
I owe you one.
Okay,
I'll
I
get
was
back
wondering
to
if they
freezing
were
the
going to
baby
address
bombs
that,
then.
of like,
You
even
have
if
to,
Peter
right?
can move just
I want
fine,
it.
he's
I'll
not a
have the
stealth
radio with me
operative.
if you need to get in touch. Just don't ask for Peg Leg Peter. He's gone for good.
Alright, so one more bomb for us to dispose, and we've been streaming for quite a while, so I'm probably going to call it after this next bomb. Can I... Hold on, can I go under there? No, I can't. I meant the one to the north to quickly exit. From the top-down view, it's really hard to judge whether or not the pipes are too high or not. Too low or not, I should say.
Freeze!
There we go, I'll take your dog tags. You know what, let's... Because I didn't do it properly the first time. Let's try out the actual suggested solution. And just hang my way across. Wow, well, they cleaned up the bodies at least. I'm a little surprised they bothered. Let's deal with this guy. Now for the bomb. It's inside this room. Pretty sure it's inside one of the closets. Oh, shit.
There's somebody there. There's somebody there.
I really want to catch this guy and potentially get some dog tags.
Freeze!
A gay bomb? Is that what I said? I'm not sure what that's in response to. I must have said something weird. Oh wait, it's in the closet. Okay, sorry, I get it now. There it is. It wasn't in the closet, it was behind the closet. It was especially gay.
I have the last C4 frozen. There's nothing showing up on the sensor now.
Good work, Raiden.
You're way ahead of me, kid. I still have one to go.
How's your bomb, Peter?
It's a bomb, all right. Sealed C4, and in huge quantities.
You think there's another one in Shell 1?
For sure. Somewhere at the bottom of Strut A.
Why are you so certain?
If this bottom section of the strut is demolished, Shell 2 will be well on its way to destruction.
You mean that Shell 2 will actually sink?
Not immediately. There'll still be 5 struts left. But if Shell 1 loses a strut at the same time, it'll be a very different story. The big shell's structural integrity depends on a very exact balance. If both shells lose a strut each, the whole structure will tear itself apart under its own weight.
What do we do?
I have a sensor that can locate even those scentless C4s. It makes combined use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb detector.
You brought that stuff with you?
Of course. I made the calibrations while I was in the pantry.
Does it work?
I just tested it, and it definitely responds. But the best I can do is a sound beacon, not the radar.
Sound?
The shorter the interval between beacons, the closer the target.
Oh, so like the earpiece sensor.
There's another one in that pantry I was in. You can go back and get it.
It's all yours, Raiden.
I'm going to study it some more and see if the freezing process will work. Don't touch the other one until I say so.
Okay. I'll stand by until you radio in.
Alright, I'm going to head into the bridge, and then I'm going to save the game, and then we'll call it for today. Made pretty decent progress.
Jack, is that you?
Let's rotate my saves. Might as well, I've got plenty of slots.
I can't believe it. Stillman's prosthetic leg was all a big lie.
Don't be too hard on him, Rose.
But he's got no right to go around pretending he's got a prosthetic leg. That's an insult to people who really can't walk.
Everyone's got their own reasons. Sometimes you've got no choice but to lie.
You're right. I guess it is necessary sometimes.
But it wasn't necessary.
It's nothing. Well, see ya.
That was Peter Stillman. That was the point of Peter Stillman's speech. Is that it was not necessary. He just didn't want people. He wanted people to feel sorry for him instead of blaming him for the failure.